the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille. The first quarter was all about Blake Griffin. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on the defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And welcome back to the Motor City with a look at the Renaissance Center, which dominates the skyline in downtown Detroit. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been
everywhere. Hey, ain't lying, bro. Blake been doing his thing.
It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
He only got 15, bro. But I see Blake after he's for me do what Ben Simmons did that first game. Good defense. Don't let him get no easy buckets.
Howard is out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Moutier, and it's
I mean, look at that team, bro. The only person that's really, you feel me, that ain't really ours is the point guard, Moutier, bro. And he's actually been doing good. The fact that they're not, you feel me, easy, bro. I mean, Deandre, Jones, Blake Griffin, Ryan, bro. But I mean, like, come on now. Glenn Robinson, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Knox should be eating Glenn. He not. I forgot who the Pistons point guard was, Reggie Jackson, bro.
To the middle. Yep, it goes.
There you go. Maybe Kevin might turn up this next quarter.
Those passes into the paint have to be precise, just like that. Jackson finds Griffin. Back to Jackson. Over Moutier. Jackson misses. Knicks trail by 8.
Let's go, oh, 3. 3, Gio. 3, thank you. You missed. That's a problem. You gotta make them, buddy. That's a wide open 3, too.
Here's Sims. By Howard. You gotta be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense. He makes his living block.
I did not see that coming, bro. Game, Ron, bro. He sent your shit, bro. He just sent it, bro. Cigar! Came out of nowhere. Didn't see it coming.
Second half just getting started. About a minute 20.
You got messed up, bro.
No good. And they start the second
half with 3 straight misses.
And here's Moutier. Passes to Gasol. Oh, yes, he did.
Sure.
5 down for him so far.
And the long arms that Gasol has is what
allows him to drop dunks on defenders. What a powerful force close to the rim. He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Yeah.
Now, here's Moutier, guarded by Jackson. And Robinson comes to help.
Yeah, what's up, bro? Oh, yeah. I don't know what to say about that, though. That man, Blake Griffin. Y'all think I'm playing, like, I didn't even have to change anything about him. He is a monster. That man is a monster.
You bet it is.
I didn't change him at all. Did not touch him at all. And he's still eating.
You have to appreciate the small moments of progress, even when the wins are few. Shot clock at 2.
Come here! Come here, bro! That man, Blake Griffin. Oh, man. That man, Blake Griffin, bro.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
That was a nice pass. Who did that? Reggie Jackson? I think that was Reggie. That was a nice pass. And it's crazy, bro. Because Gio think his team cold, and his team cold. Don't get me wrong, Gio's team's cold. But he probably gonna think like coming to this game, like he gonna win. It ain't looking too good. He could still win this game. This is anybody's game, bro. But like the way it's looking, your team not about to win, bro. That man Blake Griffin is destroying your team. That man Blake Griffin is destroying your team. And I understand. I mean, Blake is more athletic than Paul, but I mean, Paul's still an offensive scorer. You know what I'm saying? Like they have scores, bro.
Just fine to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's under 1 hour.
Blake Griffin. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year. 9 rebounds, then 4
assists. And you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season. His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration.
What are you doing? Oh, you read it? Bro, I did not see that right there for a second. I just saw you doing that. I was like, what is going on? My bad, go ahead.
Outside Jackson. Inside.
Is everything too loud? Is it too loud?
Outside for Robinson. Knocked away. Howard with the
Knox.
steal. Here's Knox. Guarded by Robinson. Knox the pass to Covington. The dish now to Moutier. Gasol against Griffin.
Oh, come here, bro. Good stuff, y'all. Good ball move. At first, y'all was a little muffled when Gio and Moutier was passing, but y'all figured that out, though. Y'all fixed that.
Jackson kicks to Griffin. Drummond.
I don't think they can stop that offense, bro. That's what I think. This man's 100% from the field, bro. I honestly don't think they can stop that offense. That's what I'm starting to... You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to get that. Their defense ain't there, bro. Oh, 3. Good shot, bro.
Sims has got 12 in the game. And
I honestly don't think they can stop their offense, bro. That's what I'm doing.
Down low.
Good pass. That's a 3. Kevin missed 2 for down. Oh, I think they're going to shoot it, bro.
Eyes in again. And he could not get that one.
A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
I honestly don't think that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you missing your free throw?
Only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
I'm really thinking these dudes can't, like,
Robinson's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
You feel me? They just not like defense. They can't play defense, bro. Like being basic, but they can't play defense. Oh,
international star, nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points.
Let's see what you got, Gio. Oh, good pass. Good pass. And they're not even down by a lot. They're down by 10, bro.
The shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
I mean, the Pistons just moving better, bro. Do I think they're a better team? No. I honestly don't think that, bro. I'm not dissing Ron, bro. I'm not dissing Beat. But Griffin, bro. Oh, 3. Come here. Oh, you gotta make them. But, like, I just think that yeah, dunk that. Bro. I just think, bro, the Knicks a better team, bro.
Moutier's got 6 assists here tonight. Pistons leading by 8.
But that's another thing. Bro, they bench, bro. The Pistons bench is doing things.
And there's the pass to Drummond.
And because of that, that's another reason why. And that man Blake. Oh, good pass. That was Ron that probably would have went in.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Covington. Moutier finds Covington. Jackson with it. Out to the right wing. Wide open, he shoots.
Shot.
Robinson's got 6.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
They have given a lot of threes. BG got like 2 threes, though. Ron got like a 3 too.
Dwight Griffin really making a difference here. Oh, he's tearing them to shreds, and I'm sure the only thing they're talking about in this timeout is what to do about him.
Okay, Ron.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Detroit. Smith is checked in. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done,
Gasol kicks to Covington. Mr. Robinson. Here's Knox. Defended by Drummond. Shot clock at 6.
Foul on the shot.
2 points, so 1 free
That's what I'm talking about, kid.
well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we?
I need those, bro.
In the paint.
Show them you got it, dude.
4 of 7 free throws on the night. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Knicks.
I mean, Michael Beasley. I mean, yeah, he got that 1 bucket, bro. He's good to go.
8-point game. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
It's Christian.
Drummond with it. Robinson picks him up. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Drummond.
They can't stop Blake, bro. They can't.
Knicks trail by 11.
That man Blake is out here smacking threes, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he'll.
Pass to Robinson. And there's the call on.
Oh, yeah, he down here. He's still down
That
here.
will get him his 4th.
His 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
IGL still in.
Pistons on defense.
Oh, good stuff. Go ahead.
Here's Smith.
I know you're going to go up with it.
Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there.
There's somebody else kind of
Here's
pass.
Knox. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Their effort today, terrific ball movement.
The Pistons making a change here. Whitehead's checked in. On the free throw, no good. On the free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 13. Covington wide open. He's fired.
Shot.
Beyond the arc and then some. Covington's got 13.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
Here's Whitehead, covered by Beasley. Down low, here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Offensive arsenal of Griffin, so dangerous, especially when it seems he can't miss from anywhere.
Blake, bro.
Smith outside. Shoots over Powell. Rebound by the Pistons.
I mean, Blake is a monster,
Four
dude.
rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Maker. Robinson with the block. Oh, and here we go.
Let's go, Kev.
That's great chance.
You stop at the fast break.
The pass to Covington.
Where's he at?
3-pointers. Drills it from outside.
That man, Gio.
Back down to within single digits for the Knicks.
That 3-point percentage has taken.
Uh-oh, he done turned it on. He done turned it on.
To answer back,
Gio,
but
let's
that
get it,
three is
bro.
off the mark. New York's gone into the 3-point range
bro.
4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Easily with a clean look. And
I should have waited, reset it up. Got Gio the shot, bro.
It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit.
Oh, shit,
On Saturday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a home stand, starting with the
Pistons is going to smack the Pacers, bro.
With the 76ers,
Honestly, dude, the way I'm looking at them playing against the Knicks, I think they're going to smack the
how they
Pistons.
compare to the best.
Or I think they're going to smack the Pacers,
what this
bro.
group is made of.
Robinson.
Top.
That one, no good.
They are not running through Gio, bro. He got his stuff turned on.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
That's a Dwight.
Whitehead.
It's too late to put it on, bro.
Beasley against Griffin.
I'm gonna go away fast, too.
Over Beasley. Detroit, no good that time either. Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
I'll let him drink, buddy.
Now here is Smith. He's covered closely.
Take that screen.
Here's
Made
Knox. It's a very efficient 5.
They coming
I got
back,
my back,
though. They can still win this game, you know what I'm saying?
Outside Griffin.
Kev got his own. We'll see if they run through him.
Passes it to Powell.
Oh, you can't do that, Kev.
Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
They're giving up too many open looks. That's what it is. Too many shots.
1:58 left in the third quarter.
Freebies. They can't be doing it, bro.
Pass to Knox.
He's light, bro. 24.
It's over Powell. He is good, and the Piston lead is back
That's
down
bad.
now to get 8 points with
Boy,
the
you
lead
think
from
you strong. Ah, come on, y'all. Y'all just give me. How many points do they have?
24 points for Blake Griffin.
24. No, he ain't going to hit
He got 24 right.
Probably getting faster.
You love seeing Griffin be poised on these interior shots.
Ooh. That was a terrible shot.
Oh.
The fact that the pass even got through, I didn't think the pass was going to go through, but at least you should have like passed out or something. You know what I'm saying? Get back to Kev. Set up, bro. Oh, steal. Oh, you should have started.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Powell, no good.
Pass up.
Oh man, you can't get much better look from 3-point range than that. That just wasn't a good. Clearly a foul. The Knicks have made 5 of 8 of those free throw attempts. First free throw is good. Drummond checked in for Maker. Dwight out. On a second, so he makes them both.
Oh, yeah, it's a team.
That shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Oh, that's another team.
Powell for 3. Gets the 3-point.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what to tell the Knicks, bro. Like, these dudes is not tightening up on defense, bro. That is why they're down. Their offense is good, though. I mean, good stuff, boy. I still think, you know what I'm saying, the Pistons still containing them, but, like, if they not going to step up on this defense, bro, that's going to kill them, bro. We're going to see what happens in the fourth quarter.
He's not kill.
Oh, come on,
Here's
man.
Griffin. Again, the Pistons score.
Look at what he had on him, bro.
Isn't that lame?
As you see, he's not working.
Oh, it's 2v2. It's 2v2.
I mean, he only got 27 right there, but he about to turn up.
Shoot, we got, yeah.
He kicks it to Covington. From deep. Can't get it to ball.
Yeah, a little extra time, bro. Should have did a little step back there. And then bust that mug.
As determined as ever. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Oh, they launched rabbit. Damn. They northeast 48. They up on the mountain.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Let's see what it is. It's going to be somebody from the Pistons. Probably one of the Runners.
Because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, that was nice.
Making a good read. Understanding
where
everyone is.
Yeah, you see, they building a little bit.
Let's get right back to it, man.
Taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Let's see what you got,
As
Gio.
we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works,
and then
or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The athletic frontier.
Good stuff. Good
I head out there with Kennard, and it's Powell in at the 3.
I'm trying to
That's the
sniper.
group.
Still got his takeover.
You allow Howard to get in close. He's going to punch that ticket.
Oh, you got pass it to Drummond.
Nice defensive play to disrupt.
Swing Jill.
Nah, to the right over by the post, by the little zip line. To the right. You see him?
Over Griffin.
What was that?
One wide left.
That made my easy, boy.
This night, I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Exactly, bro. That man's a scrub, bro. That man Michael Beasley's not eating, bro.
The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Powell for 3, sinks the triple. Powell's got 9 points here in the second half.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive. Just because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
Beasley against Griffin.
I got next zone.
2 free throws.
How did they let this man? I don't know.
Come on here.
How they let this man even, you feel me, touch the ball? He has. Why does he even get a lot of PT, bro? He should not get that much PT.
I got many.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Whitehead passes to Drummond.
I'm not poking my
Sims in the corner.
You need the minis.
Back to Griffin. Lock at 6. For the 3. The shot's good from Sims. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Bro, it's looking like an upset. I mean, unless y'all was predicting for me the Pistons to come out on the dubs, it's looking like an upset to me. But I really thought, you know what I'm saying, they got Dwight Howard, young Dwight Howard, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? They got young Paul Gasol.
We gotta go left.
Gio, Kevin Knox. And I mean, we're actually doing good this game, bro. But it's this defense. And Michael Beasley is such a bomb, bro. I really thought they was gonna win.
Oh!
I mean, Deandre Drummond, he's doing his thing, bro. Deandre Drummond is doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Blake Griffin, that I slept on Blake Griffin. That's my fault. Nah, I do love Blake Griffin. You know what I'm saying? Clippers used to be my favorite team back in the day.
With the ball. Count the basket.
And then from Ron, I didn't know how Ron was going to play.
To make that basket
yeah, this is...
Is they happy? How did they hit all these shots?
A lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Paul Gasol.
He's a minute close to the rim. When Griffin gets the ball and in the position he wants, you got to whack him. And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Detroit. Pass to Beasley. Inside. Going by Jackson. And now the Pistons fast break. Pulls up for 3.
Come on now. Come on now. He turning up in the fourth.
Killing them at this point.
They are killing them, bro.
At the other end.
They don't know what to do, bro. They got that scrub in the game, bro. Yeah, he can make a couple buckets here and there, bro. But overall, y'all watch this, man. This scrub.
From the paint.
There's the Griffin. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. See, we have a big rule change. Defenders have to give jump shooters space to land.
Yeah, let me watch that. Watch that again, bro.
Thank you. Think about if a guy is hot and you can't stop him, you should not be able to embellish with the rules by sliding your foot up under a guy. We all remember, I believe that San Antonio was up a couple of years ago.
At
home in game 1, and Pachulia inadvertently put his foot up under Kawhi.
Oh, you almost made that, but good stuff, y'all.
Come down. You can't be thinking about that on the way down. We don't want players injured or hurt in this game because of a lack of paying attention to detail. And I think this rule really helps it. Defenders have done it.
Yeah, 30 points, bro.
Viewed as dirty, but I'm glad the NBA did something about it. I'm very happy about it. And check this out.
I wonder if you're gonna get more points than Ben. Oh, shot.
For three.
I saw it coming.
No good.
Day from three-point range. I mean, just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2. I think
yes.
I think a kick out is the better option. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
He kicks to Howard. Smith outside. Back to Howard. Rebound, Detroit.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim. Well, that takes physical ability, good timing. Yes. Those two things that he possesses.
Knicks trail by 17. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Well, now he's going to be walking a tight line. I mean, one more foul, his night is a wrap.
Now here's Smith. Baseline J on the way, but he gets it back. Bobbed up there for Howard. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
I mean, that's cool, no? But look at that score number. Y'all still taking his L, man.
The pass to Drummond. Over
Maybe.
to Saul. Griffin's shot is off.
The defense.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. To the middle.
The steal, bro. Their defense is solid, bro. It's nice.
Right side, Griffin. Count it. Griffin.
I'm sorry. Paul cannot stop Blake, bro. He can't.
Looks like the right one.
Paul cannot stop him, bro.
He's extremely accurate. Here, coming down
He's really out here doing his thing, man.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
They're down by 15. They can and the crazy thing is they can still win this game, bro. They're going to have to turn up. They're going to have to turn up, bro. They have to stop Blake, guard the 3,
Gasol against Griffin.
and maybe, just maybe, never mind.
Griffin's got 34 points.
34 points.
He's been Mr. Reliable at the offense.
Gasol kicks to Smith. Back to Gasol.
Oh, good stuff. Give me one. I ain't gonna, I thought you were going to let it.
He feels comfortable shooting from any area of the court. If you give him space, he'll torch you.
To the paint. Here's Drummond.
Good block.
Sent back by Howard.
She's going to do it again, though.
Outside for
They
Griffin.
passed out. Somebody open. Ron's open.
And we're going to have a jump ball right up there.
Come.
And the Pistons with possession here. Jackson passes to Sims over Smith. And Detroit again with the bucket. Knicks trail by 17. Now Moutier passes it to Smith. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. 11 points for Smith.
An average shooter from deep. It's clear Smith Jr. has the touch and focus. Just needs to be more consistent.
Exactly. He needs to be more consistent. That's all it is.
He wasn't happy with how things.
I promise you, but the Knicks is a good team. They young, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta
make sure you're maximizing.
They gotta get it together. But Andre jumped.
Andre Drummond.
And in terms of his,
he gotta have like a double-double, triple-double.
Accurate performance.
If he's the player of the game, bro.
Ever see. I mean, he
has to, because Blake had like 30-something points. Alright, eat him, bro.
Wide open, you expect to miss some of the time.
He's about to get fouled out, man.
Here tonight, this guy has made
3 assists. He gotta have a lot of. He gotta have a double-double.
He's been playing to the crowd too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis.
Andre Jones player again. He got a double-double.
Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I was not expecting him to be playing
over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He gave them props for their defense. He said the defense
Kevin Knox is wide open, dude. Good layup, but that 3 could have, you feel me, did something.
Guys, Pistons leading by 13.
This is a high-scoring game, too, man.
Jackson kicks to Griffin.
Layup.
And he banks in the layup.
He's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
He dang near can drop 40.
Up top, Moutier.
Midi. He's missing him.
Drummond.
Let's go, Ron.
Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Oh, 3. Shoot the 3, bro. You should have shot that.
Here's Sims to the right side. Bobbed up there for Drummond.
I like the Pistons, bro. I like the Pistons. This is a good team, dude. This is a good freaking team, man.
Yeah, we're going to back in the store.
Howard against Jackson. Howard dishes to Moutier. Got a piece of it. Going by Robinson. Here's Sims. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Hey, man. Awesome, too.
Assist number 8 here in this
Yo,
one
got
already.
16 round 22.
Here's Moutier.
There's somebody here. Yeah.
13 feet away. Knocks it loose.
Oh, come on, play defense. Oh, you got him, man. So no mercy.
Started by Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Howard. Over Drummond. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean, even if he can't knock it down.
He not gonna first me.
Interesting.
And it's been about that execution.
What's that, 20?
Offensively. I mean, they have
It's 21, bro.
Yeah, it's been a team.
I mean, we're going to go ahead. This is a good game. We're going to go ahead and finish the game up,
That's
bro.
why the league continues to grow.
There's only 3 minutes left, but yeah, man.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Unless they end up subbing out the starters.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That will be.
Oh, come on, Andre, for a player game, bro.
Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference.
Yeah, let's look at me. Oh, Blake. You got fouled out.
I don't know about Eastern and Western.
It's a lot of players about to get fouled out,
I do
man.
believe that there should be a
I'm about to get up.
I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker.
The steal, wrong, boy. Take off.
I'm not really sure. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams.
That's 3. That's 3. Oh, you ain't gonna shoot the 3. You got 22 points, bro. And y'all smacking GOT. This is it. I was not expecting this dub, bro. Not gonna lie to you. I was not expecting this dub. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing pretty good, man.
But he continues to work at it. I mean, the truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're gonna have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his up.
Here's Sims, defended by Covington. Unloads. And too long on the shot. Knicks trail by 21.
It's crazy, man. You're gonna have to watch the episode, bro. Watch what happened in your game, man. This was a crazy game.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Now the Pistons with it. They've got an 8-0 run.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance. And it's really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest.
Blake had like 36. Deandre Drummond played a game. Or I just said Deandre. Andre Drummond played a game, man. We had 22, man.
On the other side,
I'm proud of you, man. Because Gio's team, man, they got a squad.
It will go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Andre Drummond.
You have to focus on...
All right, y'all, man. So that's the end of that game, man. I don't know how I'm gonna cut these episodes. Y'all gonna figure it out, man. Though, but leave a like, comment, you know what I'm saying, what I should either do, add to it. If you want to be in it, let me know. Give me ideas, you know what I'm saying. Subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and we out, bro.